Hello, hello Bruno. How are you guys tonight? Ben, can you just light off, please? Yeah, the ones around here. I'm a turner. I'm an owl. I'm a comedy owl. Yeah. What?
There's a sound to go up as well.
What? You connected the sound to the lights? Oh my god. Okay. You don't stand there. It's okay. Hello, hi, my name is Smash. That's not my real name, actually. I just don't trust you guys. That's the problem. This is my second time standing up here, doing stand-up, looking at everybody in the eyes. Woo! It's more nerve-wracking than last time, so please forgive me. This doesn't go to plan. Yeah, so let's get to it then. I know what you guys are wondering. Where is this guy from? Does anybody want to take a guess? Not people that I know. I know too many people here.
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that much of an appetite for fish. Anybody else? Yeah? Nepal, that's a good one. I know this one thing about Nepalese people, the only thing I know, is that when they take their knives out, they have to draw blood. I don't know, if I was Nepalese, I would never take my knife out. It's not very clever. So yeah, no, I'm a mix. I'm a proper mix, not like most people who say they're like Chinese, Filipino, Singaporean, Indonesian, Malaysian. I don't think that's a mix, a proper one. I'm a proper mix. I'm from China, Pakistan, and Uganda. Yeah, anybody over here from any of those places? No? Okay. I'll just move on then. So yeah, you know, the problem with being mixed is that people like putting you in a box, and people can't do that with me, so they're just talking their language with me. I forgot to mention that I grew up in Saudi Arabia, so many of the people that do this are Arab Saudis. So they come up to me and they start talking to me in Arabic, and I don't want to be rude, so I just try to read between the lines and figure out what they're trying to say. But sometimes it doesn't work out. So in my school, we learned classical Arabic. So I asked my Arabic teacher exactly how do you say I cannot speak Arabic in Arabic. So she told me, and you know, a few of these times I said it, and they just laugh and continue. But the problem is that she told me to say it in classical Arabic. So to them I'd be like, oh, excuse me, good sir, unfortunately I do not speak your language. I will gain a better grasp of the language in maybe a few more years. So it wasn't really effective, and they just kept on talking to me in Arabic, so it wasn't that effective. So yeah, and also if you're mixed race, you know that your parents have a secret language that they chose not to teach you. For me, it's Chinese. For some reason, they didn't teach us Chinese. I don't know why. But I have one brother and 3 sisters, and we all know when the Chinese comes out between them, it's either one or two things happening. Either someone's going to get in trouble, or we're going to have Chinese food. And egg fried rice for us is like a white flag, and we sing peace songs and stuff when it comes out. It's pretty weird. I don't know why. Sometimes my mom will be in a situation where she wants to tell me off, but she can't in any of the option languages that we know. So she'll tell us in Chinese, and I'm like, this is your own fault. Why I don't understand what the hell you're saying right now. So yeah, I'm the second oldest in my family. I have an older sister. I saw her the other day. It was actually really traumatizing. She was speaking to my mother in Chinese, and I feel like we have a spy. I don't trust her anymore. I'm going to disown her soon. But yeah, that's me. Do you have any commuters in tonight? Anybody commuting, or everyone's on campus? Ooh. Is that on campus or commuting? Commuting. Okay, then whatever. Let's change the subject. Nobody's commuting. It doesn't matter. I'm commuting, if anybody cares to know. This year, I'm in a relationship. Is anybody here in a relationship?
Single.
What? Yeah? We have two people here, Deo and sci-fi girl. Together. Yeah, nice. He's your ozone, I think. I think that's what the guy's name was. Yeah, I'm in a relationship this year. It's pretty serious. Well, it was at the beginning. It was really hot and heavy. I call her my lady in red. It's the 222 bus. 222 bus. My favorite position is on top. It started off low, you know, like it was okay, you know, she was there every morning waiting for me. You know, I'd be there and she'd be like right by my side. And, you know, it takes a while for me to come here, but she did me here sometimes. But recently, I feel kind of betrayed by her. I think she's cheating on me with the other side of the road. Sometimes, like the other day, I saw her twice on the other side of the road. It was really traumatizing. And then she comes up as if nothing happened. Like, look at me in the eye. Don't act as if you didn't wiggle your big fat butt the other side twice. Really traumatizing, right? I think. But the problem is that I don't want her, I need her to get to. It's a very romantic story. We should write about that next. Yes, she's a girl. I'm straight with buses, at least. It's really bad. So yeah, I'm commuting from home. I live with my two sisters, one older and one younger than me. So my father, he told me that I'm the man at the house. So yeah, today I actually went to get some window supplies to fix a window, and I did it, you know, because I'm the man at the house. I take the trash out, I do speed tests, and you know, I just do general house stuff, maintenance. But the other day I found out while I was getting dinner that there's a mouse in the house. Well, I call it a rat, my sister calls it a mouse. And so tomorrow I'm going to go to the relevant government services and exchange my man card for asylum in another country. This rat, it is a rat, it's like that big. It's really bad. This rat is not a normal rat. I try to catch it, but it just keeps getting away from me. Like, it would scurry under the sofa and then go to another dimension, and I will not see it again for the next few days. So what I decided to do was I put rat poison out. And you'd think, you know, rat poison, it should kill the guy, you know. But yesterday night, one of the places where I put the rat poison, I put it in a cupcake, what's it called? Holder? Wrapper? Do you wrap cupcakes? I don't know. I have a problem with the word wrapper. Case. It's not a case though. It doesn't have a handle and stuff. Anyway, I put rat poison inside the case. Okay, you got me saying case though. I put rat poison inside it, and yesterday I found out it was gone. And I went back to the kitchen and see the rat just pouring it out of his mouth into my food. So I really can't take it anymore. I feel like I'm going crazy. I put rat traps out and he just benches it. I can't take it. I feel like I'm going crazy. I can't take it anymore. But while I'm not trying to catch and kill rats, I try to study at home because I can't be bothered to come to the library every day to study. But what I found is that I procrastinate too much. Any procrastinators here?
Yeah.
Liars, obviously not. You guys finished all your work beforehand. Otherwise there'll be more people here. But yeah, for me, I'm the type of procrastinator that goes on productivity websites and reads about not procrastinating. And then not getting any work done at the same time. There was a project proposal due a few weeks ago, and I decided that I'd do it in the last minute, the last night, because all good procrastinators know that you know more tomorrow than you do today. And obviously at this time, you know, everything happened. We landed a spacecraft onto a comet. Kim Kardashian, I don't know how to explain it. She did something with wine. And a scientist wore a shirt people got angry about. This girl twerked and she shat her pants. I'm not making this up, this happened. This happened. And yeah, you know, all these things happen. You know, the comet, everything happened. The DFS sale ended. We were cancelled. There was peace in the Middle East just because I had to sign up in June the next day. I think I spent too much time on the internet. I played this new game with my old friends from school. I know one who gets really angry about Facebook, so what I do is I go into pictures that he's tagged in, like 5 years ago, and I just like it. You know how it comes up, like, your friend like this, and then other people like it, and then you don't know who liked it first, you know? He gets really angry, like, who started this liking shit 5 years later? Now we're having a reunion, so I think it was effective. Or maybe it was in my face, I don't really like the guy. There was this, like, I eat halal meat, and last year, I don't know if you remember, there was a halal meat scandal, or what I like to call halal meat advent calendar. Every day there were restaurants being outed as having halal meat, and people on the internet going crazy. This is not what my brother went to Iran for and died. You know, as if it's one of the options you go to war. A, to stop halal meat coming from the UK to the UK. B, you know, for companies to make more oil, or I don't know what other options you have to go to war. But there was this one video I saw on YouTube where the title was "Man Bitch Slaps Snake," and let me explain this for you. So there's some snakes. Just imagine this is a snake. There's a man here. That's pretty much what happened. Like, the snake wasn't even bothering him. He just decided, you know what, let's set up the camera today. Today's the day. I'm gonna do it. And as if being a snake pit worker is not good enough for your CV, you know, snake pit worker, 2013, 2014 internship. You know, general feeding of the snakes, handling of the snakes, and bitch slapping snakes. He's a real master in his craft. He's a so yeah, in the comments, you know, like YouTube comments, you don't want to spend too much time on them, otherwise you'd go crazy. What I do is I just scroll down for a second and go back up. Like, I don't have time for YouTube comments in my life. I don't know who has the time to sign up, log in, find a video, and then write shit about it. It doesn't make any sense. But there was like 1,000 comments on this video, and the first comment was, yeah, I don't think I could ever do this. He's a very courageous man. And how the YouTube system works now is that there are 23 replies. Let's say the first comment, 23 replies, and then the last comment. So it would be, yeah, I could never do this. It takes a lot of courage to bitch slap a snake. And then 23 replies, and at the end, abortion is an act of compassion. And I was like, Alt F4, I don't have time for this. I cannot know how this conversation is going. I don't have time. But yeah, there was one time I was in London, and I saw this girl, and yeah, she's not a bus. So, making progress here, guys. I'm almost there. 12-step program. There was this girl in the tube, and I was on my way home. It was like 8:30. My bedtime was at 9, so I was like, I have to go home. And she was coming in, and I was going out, and I recognized her from YouTube. And I was leaving, I was going back, and then I kept regretting. Like, why didn't you go talk to her? Why didn't you go talk to her? Like, just say hi, what's up, you know? Try to make conversation. But at the end, you know, my inside voice came out. And the thing about me is that I'm a very, like, internally confused person. Like, you know how in CSI and the FBI shows, they see the murderer's handwriting and they analyze it. For me, I don't think that would ever work because even I don't know how my handwriting works. Sorry. My dad's calling. I think we'll just have to wait. I'm in the middle of something. I'll call him back. Anyway, what was I talking about? Handwriting. Yeah, so like, the thing with me is that I think I would never ever get caught for murder if my handwriting was the only evidence. The thing is that I'll tell you a secret, don't tell anybody, but in year 4, I never graduated to pen. No, I'm not lying. I never did. I was never allowed to go to pen. You know me, man, fuck the police. I do what I want, man, seriously. Forget pen, man, I went straight to red. You know how it is with red pen and t-shirts, you know, this guy knows what I'm talking about. Red pen, man, they go insane. So, yeah, my handwriting was never good enough, so if I ever committed a murder, it'd be like 3 different people committed this murder based on my handwriting. Sometimes I go over my notes, I'm like, who the fuck put eyes, hearts on my eyes? And it's just, I don't think I would ever get caught just from a murder. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my inside voice from the tube, seeing that girl from YouTube. And so I was near my house and I was still writing. I'm like, come on, man, you take chances, you try new things, you should go talk to her and stuff. And then my inside voice woke up. My inside voice sounds like the guy from Crazy Taxi. Hey, it's Crazy Taxi. And he was like, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? So he starts whispering, oh, hey girl, hey, I seen your videos on YouTube. I really like them. So yeah, he convinced me that going to talk to a random girl and saying that I've seen your videos is a bit weird. Don't do that. He's the same voice that tells me that laying down on train tracks might look like fun. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I'm trying to balance it out. He's okay. He's not so bad. Okay. But yeah, that's my time. Thank you very much, guys. Let's smash.
That was the second ever gig. Round of applause again. Second ever. How much material? You got more material than me. That's brilliant. Second ever gig, man. That was like watching someone who's done at least 5 gigs. It was fucking amazing. No, I'm just kidding. No, that was so confident in me, man. Oh, that was fucking great, man. Good work. And it's also the first time I've seen someone get heckled by their dad. That was good. On the phone. Great. No, great stuff, Smash. We'll be talking about that going on. Remember, this was a second ever gig. And wicked. And the red pen as well. I was like, yeah, man. Just like red band's like this could be like your thing. You're with a red cord. Where to go from there? That's real. Man, thanks for coming out. He noticed.